Slayers, the signature show of the Stash Bros. I'm Mike, chilling with Chris.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new show. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy some more comic book content.
Yo, Chris, I was told we have the most beautiful comic book show in all of YouTube.
Nice.
I believe him.
Yep.
So in honor of that, we're going to have a very, very special sketch cover edition of Cover Envy. All pencils. For those that don't know, what sketch covers are typically variants, usually ratio variants. Comic book fans love them.
Yes, they do.
I love them. Chris loves them.
Yep.
We're going to be showcasing 5 sketch covers that are very, very nice. But before we dive in, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please comment. Don't sleep on the Stash Bros.
Let's get started.
All right, Chris, let's dive in, man. Let's dive in. What you got?
All right, first off, I have all new, all different Avengers #1 signed by Alex Ross. He's one of the best cover artists out there, and this is an Alex Ross cover. And it's one of my favorite books because it's a team appearance of the new Avengers, including Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan.
I gotta say, I love this because you don't really get a chance to see one of the best cover artists of all time, Alex Ross, with just straight pencil. So great pick, my man. I'm rolling with Batman 612, second print. This is one of my first ever Jim Lee sketch cover variants. When I think of sketch covers, Chris, I think Jim Lee like automatic. I think I'm a fanatic of Jim Lee sketch covers.
Yes,
I
you
think
are.
his best covers are the ones where it's just his pencils and seeing Superman choke out Batman in the middle of the Hush storyline. I'm loving it.
Dope.
I'm rolling again with Jim. I'm gonna keep this Jim Lee train going. So all my representations are gonna be Jim Lee because if we're gonna do our first Cover Envy episode of sketch covers, I gotta throw Jim Lee in there. So I'm rolling with Jim Lee. And this one, I couldn't pick just one book. I'm picking the Justice League or the Trinity because the other books were signed by the Trinity, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Allison Clare. We're rolling with another Trinity, the real comic book Trinity. That is Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. And we got Justice League #1, the 1/500 ratio variant, a beautiful cover by Jim Lee, and it's signed by Jim Lee. Then we have Justice League #4, 1/100 ratio variant, and that's a sick Wonder Woman cover, also signed by Jim Lee, because we are Six Slayers.
Fire,
and then
man.
finally, this has to be my favorite Jim Lee Superman cover. It's Justice League 7, 1/100 variant. I have to get it. It's so dope. It's like the heat vision blasting that at something right at you. I love that point of view. You're ready to kick a 60-yard field goal with all of these Justice League variants. There's 10 of them, but I had to go with the Trinity. Chris, what you got?
Man, those are some nice books, Mike. I'm quite envious, especially cover envious. Next up is Wolverine 67. It is one of my favorite books because it's the first appearance of Old Man Hawkeye, and it's part of the larger Old Man Logan story. It's the second print sketch variant. The art is done by Steve McNevin, one of my favorite artists out there, and it's signed by inker Dexter Vines.
Six Slayers. now we about to just knock it out the park. We're about to take us home. About to take us home with this. All-Star Batman and Robin, #1, the retailer and center variants. I told you I'm coming with Jim Lee heat. This one is signed by Frank Miller, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair. Bam, 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 bam. What can I say?
Beautiful.
We are coming with it. This is my first ever Jim Lee sketch cover variant. This is the one that I wanted. I just love this cover. I have all the covers signed by all 4 of them now, but this is my favorite. And just the way that Frank Miller signed this book, it just popped. We got it signed last month at Torpedo Con, and I'm just all in love with it. It looks great. It's crispy and clean, by the way, for all the people that want to know about grades and stuff like that. All because we don't like graded books don't mean we want beat books, home skillet.
Right.
So that's what we got. We're about to do a recap. First off, we got all new, all different Avengers. #1, signed by one of the best cover artists, Alex Ross. Sketchy. Then we got Batman 612, second print, signed by the Trinity, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair. Fire. Then I had to go with a suite of Jim Lee sketch covers, so I picked the Trinity, the comic book Trinity. That is Justice League #1, the 1/500 ratio variant. Then we have Justice League #4, the 1/100 variant, beautiful Wonder Woman cover. Then we have Justice League #7, the 1 out of 100 variant, Superman blasting you all up in your face. Chris is coming with that Wolverine. He got Wolverine 67, signed by Steve McNiven and inker Dexter Vines. And then bringing us home, All-Star, Batman and Robin, signed by Frank Miller, Jim Lee, Alex Sinclair, and Scott Williams. I can't believe I got it. I've been wanting this. I've been having this book for years. It took me 7 years to get it done, but It's done. It's not touching air. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, that's all for our show. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit that like button. We are the Stats Bros. This is the Six Slayers. I'm Mike speaking for Chris. We're out. Peace!